What is going on, guys? It is Deutschman here, and today we are talking about, again, the Syrian refugee crisis. And if you haven't already seen, I made a video earlier describing how both the left and the right were wrong in this situation, but I'm going to break it down into two more detailed videos. So this one right here, it's going to be about how the right has misled or misconstrued their response on the Syrian refugee crisis, and I'll make another video which you can see about while the left is wrong and how they've misconstrued the crisis. So this video I'll just be talking about the right. So if you don't already know, the right believes that we should refuse, or this is coming from many Republican candidates, that we should refuse Syrian refugees coming into the United States. And I was watching a documentary today about the Islamic State, and in the video there were many people whose homes have been destroyed by explosions and bombs and gunfire and general chaos. And these people were both Muslims and Christians, all the same. And their pain was equal. The Christians' pain was not more or less than the Muslims' pain who had experienced this. They were both equal. And I was watching this, and I was thinking about how the Republicans candidates usually, people on the right have said, how do we know they ain't ISIL and they're coming to kill us, and if we let them all in, they're just gonna kill us all, man. We're just gonna be not safe, and I just don't feel safe if some Syrian comes into my country. Well, I was watching this video, and I was thinking to myself while I was looking at these people, how could someone look these people in the face and tell them, you can't come in because you might be one of them? Now keep in mind, these people were crying. They made that face of just like all hope is lost. It's gone. It's not here. It was gone when it was destroyed. Words can't really describe the sorrow felt by seeing these images, and there were some really messed up things in this video that had happened to the people of Syria. And I just can't comprehend how someone could look these people in the face and say, you might be a terrorist, so therefore some of your people have done a very, very tiny fraction of a percent of your people have done some atrocious things, so therefore none of you can come in because you might be one of them. Can you imagine if during World War II European refugees came over and we told them that there are some, you're Europeans and Nazis, they're Europeans, so you can't come in because you might be one of them. You see how that frame of mind works? And I've talked about this before in the other video, but we are more likely to die on your way to work today. Think about that for a second. Today, you are more likely to die in a car, hit by another car, than you are to die from a terrorist attack. Obviously, that statistic varies on what city you're in, but even you personally, the chances of you dying from a terrorist attack are so freaking tiny. It's a fraction of a percent. But yet everyone is flipping their shit. Everyone is losing their minds over this. And that's the point I really want to stress today. Everyone is losing their minds right now over something they're more likely to die from a vending machine. 15 people a year in the US die from a vending machine. And yet everyone is freaking out over this. And now of course terrorism is bad. Don't get me wrong. Anyone who dies in a terrorist attack, that's a horrible tragedy. All I'm trying to say here is that it's nothing to lose our minds over, and it's a terrible thing what happened in Paris and what happened in New York and what's happened in Syria and Palestine, Israel, all over the world. But we gotta keep our heads level. We gotta go through this with a calm, more logical outlook on things. Because the last time when this happened, a terrorist attack on our soil, it eventually created the problem we're dealing with today, which is the Islamic State. Our actions the last time created the mess we're in today. And to sit there and tell a family that you can't come in, you are not allowed here, to send them back to a country where they are likely to die in or lose family members in. How are you different from the terrorists that sent them to the U.S. in the first place? Obviously, it's hard to imagine in the United States because we're a very first world country. But imagine it wasn't that way. Imagine you had to pick up everything you own, everything you could carry, pack up your livelihood, get the family and your loved ones together, and go overseas or to a faraway land that you probably don't speak the language to at all, don't know anything about the culture, but it's your only choice because your home and everything you once knew is gone or is under constant threat of being exploded. Imagine going to a faraway land, or at least trying to go there, and having been refused because the people that threatened your home are of the same faith or race as you, and the country or the land saying you can't come in because you're American and Americans have done bad things, so you can't come in. Imagine that for a second. It's hard to picture, but imagine the crushing weight that would bring. Really an awful thing. That's about it for this Why the Right is Wrong video. Check out the other Why the Left is Wrong video. That's about it. This has been Deutschman. Sorry. Thumbs up, comment, whatever, subscribe. See you later. I can't reach. I actually can't reach. Come on. It's almost there. It's still going. It's still going. This is super awkward. Bye.